All right. Hello, everybody. I'm going to do a first playthrough of Conan. Now, I have some experience. I have played a little bit, and I have joined a server, and we're working our way through, but, doing it with friends and whatnot is taking a little bit of time, just getting everybody together and people having the ability to play. So I figured, why not do a full playthrough on here and see what the game has to offer. So I do have a few boosted rates. I think thrall crafting and a few things. But we're just gonna go through, create a quick character, have some fun with it. And okay. Yeah, sure. Eh, that works. Let's see. But none. Okay. Uh, right. Exiled lands. Lecherous behavior, debauchery, mutilation of a guardsman. Okay, well, at least I'll keep it there. All right. Let's confirm. Nope. All right. Yep, stone. I know every survival game starts off the exact same, whether it's punch a tree, pick up stone, pick up fiber, but I still screwed up sometimes. Okay. Like I said, I do get boosted rates. It's only 2 times XP. Um, I don't want it to be too easy, but I also don't want it to take too terribly long. Because how much fun is it going to be for everybody to watch me gather plant fiber for 4 hours or stone or wood or clothing. Yeah. Go. Doo-doo. Nope. Don't sing. Don't be a dumbass. Oh, yeah, I did that. All right. Where are the branches? Oh, Throw a bedroll down up here. Good thing is, these flimsy bedrolls get destroyed when you build another one. Or when you put another one down. Yeah, nope. That did not give me meat. Water skin. Campfire. I know I don't have followers yet, but I like to get up to having 2 followers as quickly as possible. And this only happens when you get to the end of the whole authority line. So pretty much every point I get is going to go into authority right now just to get that knocked out. Why? Okay. I know where I'm at. I don't know about anybody else out there, but do you ever get lost in a video game where you know you've been somewhere 100 times, you just can't remember which way you're supposed to go? Like, I can already promise you, I will be looking stuff up because I'll get to a place looking for a cave or a boss or whatever. And I know it's there, but I just don't see it. And I'll just need a little bit of a reminder. And I know we're down here on Noob River. I'm going to build a little starting shack down here. Just to have somewhere to put stuff. I'm not going to build a full house, not going to do any of that down here because I'm not going to stay down here. And maybe I shouldn't even do this down here. Um, so I know people pick a lot of interesting places to build, but I don't like to build way up in the green zone, up in the cold area. Because it just takes too long to get places. But I also don't want to stay down here because this area is not fun either. Let's see if we can work our way up here. I'm gonna go to the spot where I want to build. Oh, that's not good. Nope, I'm not fighting you. Okay, he gave up. Another one hiding right there. But I want to grab this guy. Don't think I can pick another one up. Moment. I will tell you, I did not know first time I did it that these guys can expire and die in your inventory. I was a little surprised by that. That that. Yeah, there's plenty of stone up here. Okay. Now I like coming up here because there is a decent amount of metal. You stay down there by the river, there's just a handful of metal nodes along there, and you got to fight hyenas and alligators and sometimes spiders. But here, you come right up here. There's 3 nodes sitting right here. There is a rock nose that'll spawn right over here. See? There he is. There are all these hyenas here, but they don't aggro unless you get close. And so this spot here is where I'm planning to build. Got a nice little flat area. There's a bunch of metal right here with nothing to hit. A couple of nodes there, a couple of nodes there, and then there's, I think, 4 or 5 just down this hill. And we see it from up here. Yeah, right there. You also have coal. There's some right there and some right over there. So hopefully we can build this. Grab wood, not branches. Go. We're going to slow walk up. right. Place a campfire. Cook raw meat. And eat a cooked meal. Great journey. I am terrible about activating my journeys. We're going to want storage. We're going to do the thrall taker stuff. Over here, we're going to need that, that, and that. Now, I believe I turned off sandstorms because they really don't do much except slow you down. Go. Let's see, build mode. What we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Try to get a couple more on the back side if we can. I like to make the inside of the base a 10 by 10 if I can. I feel like the 10 by 10 gives you the best use of space. You can put all your workstations in there, storage in there, and have a little bit of room left over. Yeah, to me, it doesn't make much sense here. You got all these different attributes. You would think strength would be what increases your carrying capacity, but it tends to be expertise, and I'm not 100% sure why. Build. Build storage. Okay. That. Then throw that out. Let's see. Can I store this stuff in the campfire? Yes, and now there are a couple of mods on here. They're whatever mods they have on the server we're playing on right now, and I'm not 100% sure what they are. I know one of them is a some type of better storage mod. Um, it increases the storage to 9,999. And one of them is a why stop at 60. It allows you to level to 120. I feel like that's just a good thing. It can make you a little overpowered by the end, but the first time I played, I did not know that your level ended at 60. And I had completely just wasted all my points and my knowledge and everything, and I wasn't happy. So now we use the mod and to enjoy it. I, did I make 2 campfires? Grab this little guy real quick. All right. So let's see. What did I do here? I think I did 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. So this will be a good start for now. This is going to be a process today. Hello. How are you doing? I'm going to say Hayden. Hope you're having a good day today. I'll let you know right now, the first part of this stream's probably going to be boring because all I am doing is building a little shelter right now, and it's going to be a grind getting resources. Zuri, okay, that's no problem. You played Conan before or a big fan of it? Oh, I got plenty of confidence. I love playing games. I'll be honest, when I first played Conan, I wasn't a huge fan because I don't necessarily like how they do their knowledge system. I find it a little, as a new player, it can be a little confusing and whatnot. I do enjoy some Ark. It's kind of how I got started with survival stuff. And we do a lot of 7 days. If you like 7 days to die, tonight we will have a good stream. Um, there's another group of people that I stream with, and we are going to be doing a triple horde night tonight. It's going to end our season. Um, it's going to be our final 2.6 stream. Oh yeah, you can suggest whatever you want. The only thing I ask for people here is try not to do spoilers for the games, because I like to find stuff for myself, but I know there's some times where it can be a little hectic. Yeah, you're more than welcome to make any suggestions you want. I am by no means an expert at this game. I have never completed a playthrough of this one, so you got something to say that, is helpful, I would appreciate it. Your suggestions about maps. Start with easier maps first and get used to the physics. Which one are you talking about, this map, or are you talking about a different game? Some standard easy maps. Uh, so I'm not sure what you're talking about there with maps. Not anything specific. Okay. As far as I know, there's only the two maps for this game, and again, I could be wrong. I'm no expert on this game, but I don't mind starting on easy stuff to maybe learn the controls and whatnot, but by goodness, I am going to jump in the deep end if I have to get stuff done. Learn, I'd like to say I learned pretty quick, but let's be honest, we can all be a little stubborn and hard-headed at times. Oh, there's many more than two maps. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna die right here. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, that's fine. That bedroll is quite a ways away. That's what I get for not putting a bedroll down. Well, thank you for following. I appreciate it. Don't need that right now. There we go. So I'm still working on setting up a gaming Discord for this channel. I don't actually have one just yet, or at least not set up. I do have a Discord. I just gotta organize it and get it all ready. Um, there is another gaming Discord that I am a member of, and we, like I say, we stream pretty often. It's called the Game Vault, and like I say, we're doing a pretty big 7 days to stream or 7 days to die stream tonight. We're doing a triple horde night to end off our season, and to end it, we're gonna do, rather than a horde base at the end, we're doing a tier 5 POI at the start of the horde night. Okay, add you as a friend for now. Yeah, I can definitely do that. Um, let's see. But I appreciate you watching and chatting with me for a few. I hope you have a good rest of your day and whatever you got going on. Thank you very much. Samuel Green. Okay, yeah, I'll send you a message. Maybe a few. I'm gonna try to get back up here and remember to put down a bedroll and knock out a few things. But yeah. This off. You center. Oh, I know it doesn't take long. I just get easily distracted and lose track of what I'm doing. If I don't stay focused, I'll forget stuff. I am terrible about that. I'm also terrible about looking at the chat because I'm still getting used to it. I'm used to just being a player in the game, not. Yeah, I see your. Let's see. Automated mod still checking. Yeah, automated mod is checking your message. I'm not ignoring it. It didn't pop up there for a second. It just says held message, reason, smart detection, allow. We'll post it to chat. That's what it says. You can send a request real quick. It will barely take a moment. Yeah. Yeah, that's where, like I say, I get distracted easy if I don't pay attention to what I'm doing. I will forget. So give me just a second. Oh, no. Okay. Uh. Okay. Let's see. There is that. Okay. Let's see. Twitch. Go. And follow. There you go. I gave you a follow on there, my friend. Hey. No problem. Like I say, I'm still getting used to trying to do all this stuff back to back and while streaming. It's all still a little new to me, but I will get this down because I'm stubborn and I'll stick with it. You're active on Discord right now with your friends? What are you guys doing on Discord? Are you guys playing something or just chatting or yeah, I'll be honest, I don't add a whole lot of stuff on Discord. The only things that I really add are the groups that I'm currently playing games with and some of the mod creators because I like showing them support since they help make the games better. Um Other than that, I don't have a whole lot on Discord. Um and that's mostly so I can keep it clean because I'm sure you've noticed how every time you add something on there it adds more clutter on there. I do not have Instagram. I'm pretty I don't want to say anti social media, but I don't have Instagram, Facebook, any of that stuff. No Snapchat, no, like I say, I just never got any of that. All right. Well, you take it easy, and like I say, I hope you have a good day, and hope everything goes good for you. Hey. What's going on, Samantha White? How are you doing today? Hope you are having a wonderful day. Oh, I'm doing good. Just starting to play through a Conan Exiles. I've never done a full playthrough, so I figured why not? Oh, I think it's going pretty good. We're just I don't think we're too far into it, but it's getting a little area set up, and this part of the stream is going to be a little boring. It's just resource gathering, but we're gonna go do some fun stuff in a little bit. What do we need? Warframe. Uh, so it's not my main game. I have, I mean, there's a lot of different games that I play, so that's really a difficult question to answer because I'm not against playing most games. I do a lot of Ark, a lot of 7 Days to Die, a few, survival games and whatnot. But I also like to do, fun, silly games. So last night we did a what was it, golf with your friends stream, which that was an interesting one. Do you play Conan, or is there something you enjoy playing? Oh, and that's where I said I there's lots of other games I play. Yeah? To be honest, I don't think I've ever played Minecraft. My nieces and nephews used to play it, but never got into it. Yeah? The survival games are fun. Like I say, we'll be doing another stream tonight that there's a group of us that have been playing 7 days for a few months now, and tonight is going to be our final stream on 2.6 before we update to 3.0. And we are going to do a triple horde night if you want to tune in for that. It's probably going to be a little crazy. Okay, well, thank you for dropping a follow. I do appreciate it. Yeah, every little bit helps. How long have I been streaming? So I just started this channel the other day. So this is only the second stream on here. But we as a group have been streaming for, oh good lord. I think I started streaming with them just over a year ago. About a year and a half, something like that. This is the first foray between or behind being the one who has to actually read the chat, so I do slack on reading the chat some. I'm not gonna lie. What's my goal about streaming? Um, really just having fun. I hope to be able to, showcase some games that people may not have played or maybe haven't heard of, maybe haven't found something to have fun with. I'm not, by no means am I trying to be a big name streamer or anything. I'm just looking to have fun, something to do. I find that just living life and enjoying it is enough for me. If I can help some people find something to have fun with, then there we go. Do you stream yourself? You hope one day to be a big streamer? It is good to have goals in life. Just don't let those goals burn you out. Remember to have fun along the way. Oh, yeah. So do you stream games or what are you streaming? Okay. Okay. So you don't stream yet, you're looking to get into it. Well, there's never a time like the present. If it's something you want to do and you want to have that goal of being a big streamer, I say go for it. But I know it can be, difficult to get into it. It's definitely not cheap buying the equipment. If you don't, I keep doing. I don't have a Discord set up, so I can't add you on Discord. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm still working on getting all the Discord and everything set up. That's going to be a little bit of time. I I don't have Instagram, Twitter, any of that stuff. I am I don't want to say anti social media, but I have done very well to stay out of the realm of all of that. Well, I appreciate that. Like I say, I am just here to have fun and hopefully introduce people to new games or let them see somebody really make mistakes while playing, because that I can do too. That's okay. Well, like I say, I don't plan on getting Instagram, Twitter, any of that stuff. I will eventually get the Discord set up. I'm working on that right now. But as far as the rest, like I say, I'm not a social media person. Okay. Uh, well, best of luck to you. I hope you get your goal of being a big name streamer. I will be right back. I'm going to go get another coffee, and I will see you all. Okay, let's see. What do we need to do? I'm gonna try something. Someone recommended this to me, told me to do this. I am going to make a quick run to the Isle of Septa. I've never played that map. I don't know much about it. But We are about to find out. I was told there was a place there you can get to pretty easy. And get steel tools right at the start. Steel tools, steel weapons. We're going to see if that's a possibility. I don't know if it is, but what does it hurt to try? Okay. So, from what I understand, that right there is our target. There's supposed to be a chest in that lighthouse that we can get to. That'll give us some steel tools right off the bat. Let's go find out. Oh, I got the Dog's barking at the door. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, look at that. What we get steel short sword. Well, that's definitely better than what I have. Silver, steel, iron reinforcement, steel reinforcement. We'll take it. Kinda hoping for some, maybe a steel pick or something, but that's still a good start. Let's see, did we gain any levels? No. It's level 22. I should just get back and make everything that I make. All the workstations. Got most of them. bodies out here. This question is, do any of them have anything? Hmm. Oh, no weapons or armor on the people, it doesn't look like. But some resources. Alright, let's get back over to the exiled lands. Alright. Okay. Probably just go ahead and do those two journeys and knock those out and get them out of the way. Come on. Go. Hello, hello. All right. That. Filter by type. Not need. Dozen water skins. Don't think I left myself room to put this out here. I believe we can just do this. Ooh. Yep. Definitely going to have to push that out quite a ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at least. Push that out 8 tiles. Whew. Let's see. We can get lucky out of these 5 and get us a greater variant. I never use these, but Right now, it'd be a great way to get around. Get around. I get around. So, using these, I will basically use it as a pack mule, as something to carry resources or even just to take hits, something to distract guys while I'm fighting away. Let's see, that does, I think that does 3 times the damage. Yeah. Just wish it gave bleed. So, but let's do this for now. That is a lot of damage to give up. Okay. Let's start. That journey's done. Definitely can't do those yet. I can do this. Place a firebowl. Place an alchemist bench. Really? And let me go get some wood. Uh, harvest aloe leaves. Drink an extract. Health already full. Okay. Well. Well then. Go look at that. Time to jump off a cliff. There we go. Now, let's do this one. Place a wheel of pain. You know, I know a lot of people like to call them wheels of friendship. And I don't know if that's for algorithm purposes or what. But doesn't matter because they're going to be our friends whether they want to or not. Right there. Oh, I don't have any. down. There we go. Gotta check those deer real quick, see if we got us a greater variant. And when they did that update the other day, it kind of broke things. It used to be you would see one of those in each slot that you had. Did not get a greater variant. So these are all just going away. We can go get some more. Hey. Not sure how I unlocked a sorcerer journey there. I didn't do anything. Maybe it was a level based thing. One. There's usually two along here. Just blend in so well. That was enough to cumber me. Okay. There we go. they gave. Two. One here. Grab that. Finish making our armor. Four. Nope. Let's do our boots. Got the pants, the shirt. That'll give us some protection. There we go. Now what am I missing? Nothing. I'm wearing last time I played. Hmm. Don't know. Yeah, the good thing about doing this in single player as opposed to a server, that a lot of this stuff will respawn very quickly. Now, maybe not the resources, but all of the creatures. Where are you running off? Oh, these slow walks are torturous. No? Hey. Well, let's go and get. Do this real quick. So I need one of these. I need one of these. Oh, this is going to go here. They're going to go away. They're going to go there. All right. All right. Do, 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 do. All right. Let's see. Hey. Ooh. Make honey. Put that in there. Now, we should. There it is. Craft dungeon. That we need leather. That, oh, that does make a leather. So, there we go. We'll make that much leather. Rest of this can stay hide because we will need hide for different things. Okay. Crunching. Bindings. Wow. No greater variant yet again. Usually don't have that much trouble getting a greater variant out of the deer. That's usually a one and done type deal. Now let's see if these deer down here respawned. If not, we'll just go get our thrall. So, doesn't look like any of these baby. Oh, there's one. Guess I wasn't out of render enough of the others. But while I'm down here, there's more metal. There should be some coal. I believe it's either somewhere right in here. Another baby. Wow. Yeah. Don't have enough carrying capacity to get the coal right now. But I think I know there's some. That is coal right there. Right there. Just don't have the ability to pick it up right now. Probably going to have to put another level or two into expertise soon. But we'll see. We shall see. Go knock one of these guys out real quick. That's all coal there. Apparently, I'm just going to keep picking up deer for now. So we're going to get our fighter thrall, and then we're going to take a break, and I am going to go eat some lunch, and I will be back after that. But for now, let's see if we can get this knocked out. Not going to worry about a whole 5 of them this time. Watch, this is when it'll appear as a greater. I have tinkering yet. Let me sledge weapon. $26 is where I get that. Okay. But we are on 20. What were we waiting for 20? Was that? That's what. 27, we can get the gate. You birds stay over there. Come on down. Come on down. Oh, they're following me further than I wanted them to. I just want to go get your guy. Oh, you come back like that? Probably gonna die here. So let's just. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay. Didn't want those other two to aggro. I just wanted to knock out that archer. But let's see if we can go get that archer. See if he's still knocked out down here. Because he did fall, and there he is. And gruel. Well, all right. We'll finish this part of the journey and then should be good. Oh, yeah, I screwed that up. So there's been no game sound this whole time because I was in the wrong window. All right, should be about done. There it is. That off. And now we have our Defari Archer level 1. Or level tier 2, sorry. Four more levels into authority, and we will be able to have 2 of these guys. But let's check the stats. Okay, so he's got a good vitality growth, pretty good strength growth. The problem is archers are agility. His growth ability and agility is terrible. Same with grit. But that's a good thing because we do not want to level this thrall. He is a low level thrall. There are 4 tiers to the thralls. You either have the 1, the 2, or the 3, and then the 4th level is the named thralls. And those are the ones we're going to go for because they offer better stats and better abilities. So, we are only holding on to this gentleman for now. He will eventually go away because he is not what we're looking for. Look at that. 2 greater variants. How did I guess that was going to happen? That as soon as I didn't have a full layout of gear in there, we were going to get a greater variant. You can tell it's the greater by those glowing blue eyes. And you see the health on that? This is almost equivalent of having one of these fighters at tier 4. 1,300 health, almost 1,400 health to 200 health. And then if we look at his stats, look at that vitality growth percent, 100%. Strength at 70%. That is what we're looking for. So let's put this other one down. These are just going to be little defenders here at the base for now. And when those guys chase me back to the base, these 2 will take them out. See, look at that, 82% strength, 88% vitality. That's pretty good. And you can give them food and stuff that will increase those chances. So let's take this, we'll split it, and we'll give each one of these guys some food. And you'll see, as soon as we give it to him, it's healing and fighting. So that tells me there's the boost. It gives it a +3 strength, +6% to vitality, and +3% to grit. There's better foods. I believe the best foods will give a 14% growth, which isn't bad, but I mean, that's the best you can get. So, gotta take what you can get with those. I'll put that there. Let's put this in here. Instruct a crawl to follow you. Instruct him to attack. Now, we're not actually going to attack these guys. I just got to instruct him to attack. Nope, get away from those guys. You're going to die. So here's what the deer are good for. So these deer are going to take that guy down pretty easy. And there we go. Now somebody leveled up, and I don't know who. It's probably him. Yeah, it was him. Look at the stats. You got 1 to strength, 1 to vitality, and 1 to agility. Which is kind of surprising, but you got 3 stats out of that. Let's see, did the deer... Deer... Doesn't look like they even got any experience because they weren't following me. Alright, so the next step is to convert a crafter. But we will do that after we go get some lunch and take a break. So we'll come back and rid of that. Didn't mean to break that. When we come back, we will we'll go get some crafters. We'll get a better thrall. And then we'll start building this base out. But right now, we just got a starting footprint. We'll get all this built out here in a little bit. So, let's do this for now. Let's quit out of this. So I'll be back in probably, I don't know, I'd say an hour or so. And we'll take it from there. So, have a good one. Enjoy yourselves for a little bit, and I'll be back.